Hello, everyone, and welcome to the CFO Insider. My name is Amy Brownell, and I go live here on YouTube and on Facebook every single Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific to talk about all things CFO and advisory related. Sorry, there's someone at my house. Okay, it looks like it's just a delivery person. Good to know. Sorry about the interruption. Today we have a really great topic. Why you're the first one called when things break, but the last one thanked. So bookkeepers, this is directed toward you. If you find yourself in this position, we are going to talk about it. So a couple of things before we get started. One, be sure you subscribe to the channel. You want to make sure that you are made aware every time we drop new content or go live. You want to make sure that you're there. So be sure to like and subscribe. And secondly, if you have any questions during the live, feel free to post them in the comment section and I will answer them. If it is after the live is finished, feel free, post anyway, and I will respond to all of your questions. So, okay, let's dive into this. Why are you the first call as the bookkeeper when things break, but the last one thanked when things are going great? So let me ask you, do you know this feeling? Payroll is about to bounce, or a vendor is threatening to walk, or a business owner, your client, just got a letter from the IRS and they are scared out of their mind. And what do? Well, who do they call? Well, they call you. They call you their bookkeeper, not the attorney, not the consultant that's charging them $400 an hour to say the exact same thing that you would say for free. They call you. And like always, you fix it because that's what you do. You fix problems, you help your clients. But then think about this. Q4 closes. Everything is clean, looks perfect, cash flow is smooth, taxes are handled early, and not one single word is said of thanks. There is nothing that is said. And what I want you to take from that is that is what happens when you are invisible. When you are invisible to a business owner, invisible when things are great, but the person when things go bad. And that is not a good place to be. No one wants to be known as a person who somebody calls when things are broken. So here's what that actually costs you. And it's not just about money, though money is important. Yes, we'll get to it. But it is watching a business run really well because of the decisions that you made, because of the work that you are doing, and having the owner think, it all just happened magically. The business runs itself. There's no problems. I'm sure you guys have some clients or know of some clients who are like that. They think that the good things just magically happen when there's really you behind the scenes pulling the strings. They think of you as the person who does the books. And you are actually the reason why there are books to do, because you're the one who keeps that business going. And you're tired, but you're not tired because the work is hard. You're tired because you are doing all of this extra work, all of this judgment level work, but being paid like an hourly laborer. So it is every time you are stuck with quietly putting out the fires, that confirms that story in the business owner's mind that this person handles things, not this person is seeing things I can't see. That's how they should be thinking about it. But how they're actually thinking about it is this person is my fixer. And those are two completely different jobs, being the fixer and being the person who sees what that business owner can't see. And you've been doing that second job for a long time, but getting paid like it's the first job, being paid like that bookkeeper, but doing that CFO level work. Now, here's a shift that changes everything. Bookkeeping, I'm sorry to say, no one wants to hear it, but bookkeeping is labor. It's a task. Taxes, not tax, tasks. Tasks get compared and commoditized and eventually replaced by software or cheaper offshore help. Advisory is different. It is judgment. It is not commoditized. It is no one shops around for advice as to what can you tell me about my numbers? What do they mean? What should I do next? They don't shop for advisory services in that way, the same way they do for someone who can enter these transactions and reconcile these accounts. So the work that you're already doing, when you flag a client's margins that are decreasing, when you notice cash is tight 3 weeks before it happens, 3 weeks before they notice it themselves, and when you catch the thing that would have become a crisis and you head that problem off at the pass before it becomes a problem, that's not bookkeeping. That's CFO level thinking. And you just are not getting paid or positioned for it. So what I want you to think about is this difference, this before and after, and what that looks like. Before, you're the person that people call when things go wrong. But after you make this shift to advisory work and getting paid for the advisory work that you're doing, you're the person clients call before something goes wrong, because you're the one who told them it was coming in the first place. All right? You are not the person who says, hey, can you check on this? You are the person who is told, what do you think we should do about this? You're asked the question. And before, you're invisible. Unless there's a fire, then you are the most important person in the world. But not in the way that you want to be. You want to be known as the person who is running the business, who has a seat at the table, who is determining strategy and how to execute, how to grow. You are the person who you want to be the person in the room when decisions get made, because it's your judgment that they're paying for. I'm not talking about a personality shift. I'm talking about a positioning shift. I'm talking about using the same skills that you've been using all along, but getting them priced and packaged like the assets they actually are, like CFO advisory services. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today. Hope you guys found that topic interesting. If you want to see exactly what this shift looks like, I would encourage you to go ahead and watch my free training. You can do that. The link is in the description of this video. It is cfoadvisoryacademy.com. Go there, watch the free training. And if you want to learn more, book a call with me. Let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion about whether or not this is the right fit for you. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed that topic. Like I said, I'm here every single Tuesday talking about all things CFO and advisory related. If you have questions, if you have comments, go ahead, drop them into the chat. I will get them answered for you even after we're done going live. I want to make sure that you get answers to the questions that you have. And like I said, watch the free training if you want to learn more about becoming a CFO advisor and if that is the right move for you. You're going to want to go to cfoadvisoryacademy.com and watch the free training. All right, everyone, I will see you back here next Tuesday, same time, same channel. Have a great week.